I'm Petty Officer Eaelus. Today I'm going to introduce you to some of the concepts of Tactical Combat Casualty Care. What this does is it provides a CSO, a critical skills operator like yourself, with the ability to treat casualties when the corpsman is not available. If I'm otherwise engaged, if my team's separated from your team, if you're on a breaching element and I'm nowhere to be found, this is going to give you the ability to save someone's life. The biggest advantage of a TC3 trained CSO is that you will always be nearby. No matter what happens, you're going to be the first one on the scene. You get them all ready to go. I just have to sweep in, package them up, and get them out. Now right here, this is our new SARC training facility. Welcome to the Field Medical Training Battalion. I'm going to use this medical simulator over here to teach you the skills you need to know today. This one's good, let's go! Man down. Oh, hey there. Follow me over here and I'll give you a quick rundown on the major points of CLS school. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over is who to treat and when. Then we're going to go over how to treat the individual wound. And then we're going to go over exactly how to approach a casualty and what to do. To start off with, we're going to make sure that you have the proper loadout. First, you're going to want to grab one of the fast-pack tans. You're going to fill it with elastic bandages, packing bandages, some tourniquets, a few bags of saline, a quick surgical kit, some white smoke, and a couple purple smoke.
Okay. Okay. He's got injuries on all extremities. I'm going to first tourniquets. Tourniqueting the leg. Tourniqueting the other leg. Tourniqueting the other arm. All extremities tourniquets. Going to the head wound. Head wound is a medium cut. Elastic bandage.
A packing bandage is a form of gauze used on an open wound that treats it by clotting the blood and preventing foreign materials and debris from entering the body. Your packing gauze is going to treat avulsions and velocity wounds. An elastic bandage is a stretchable bandage used to create localized pressure to reduce the flow of blood to a particular area. The application of even, stable pressure can restrict swelling at the place of injury. The elastic bandages are great for crush, cuts, lacerations, puncture wounds, and abrasions.
0.1 SARC inbound.
Head wound. Elastic bandage for large avulsion. Packing bandage. Working on the head. Doc. Head. Large avulsion. Packing bandage.
I'll work the torso.
Head.
A tourniquet is a device for stopping the flow of blood through a vein or artery, typically by compressing a limb with a cord or a tight bandage. In some instances, a tourniquet will only slow the bleeding. It's not the definitive care.
Elastic.
Two IVs, he's going to get 500.
Right leg. Velocity wound. Packing. Right leg. Velocity wound. Packing.
Saline is a solution of salt that is isotonic with tissue fluids and blood. The use of saline is to build the blood pressure of a casualty back if it is low, essentially tricking the body into thinking it has more blood volume. Saline does not replace whole blood, but it can be used for days to sustain a casualty.
Large scrape. Elastic.
Alright, once that's done, go ahead and start the suture.
Stitching.
Got the suture going?
Yep, they're going.
Copy that. I'm going to go ahead and return fire for a second. Approaching a casualty under fire. The first thing you need to do is suppress the enemy. The #1 preventative medicine available to the Marine Corps is additional lead dispensed in the enemy's direction. The second step you're going to need to do is obscure your movement line to the casualty. Third step is securing your casualty, and the fourth is repositioning to an area of safety where you can begin treatment. If you determine that you can provide assistance to a casualty under active enemy fire, you need to take mental action before doing anything to approach a casualty on the battlefield. Remember, you always have to protect yourself. If 2 guys are down, that's worse than 1. Always be 4 steps ahead. Reloading.
Three-quarters. This guy needed a lot of stitches.
Back on it. When you arrive at the casualty, give them a quick assessment. You might want to put some tourniquets on here and figure out where you need to go for cover. Then we change to moving. If you're moving a casualty, there's some things you need to make sure of. And we'll go over those in more detail when you get to the class. He is recovered. We are good to go. Let's get outbound. Yeah, the view's a lot better up here, and we might as well enjoy it instead of staying outside and getting some more heat in our system. So the next thing we're going to go over in the course is if when you run into a mass casualty situation, who to treat first. I'll give you a hint on that one. It's usually going to be my life you want to save. If you're really good at this and you get everything down, I'm going to teach you how to run through my suture kit. Believe me when I say sewing meat back together is half the fun. Hope to see you there.